Yep, that's me.
So ARES V1 did quite well in its March debut.
Quick start here from these are technical. Wow!
That being said, ARES definitely needed some upgrades. As good as the weapon was, we decided to increase its power to get more big hits just like this. To do so, we switched to a 2-motor setup shown here. This also meant switching weapon ESCs. One thing to note here is the new ones did not have current limiting. This won't become an issue later. We also switched to forks made from plastic, so this doesn't happen again. With these changes and a few others, ARES was ready for war.
From Team MIT, ARES! Are you not entertained? So here we go. MIT, WPI.
Nice shot there from ARES, doing a phenomenal job deciding and picking a shot between these two robots. Difficult proposition.
Wow! Wow!
Beautiful hits there from ARES. Not exactly what people were anticipating in this matchup. But that bot is performing perfectly. He's got both halves of Barbie and Ken up against the side rails. Waiting to see if they call for an unstick.
Wow!
5, 4.
This is
3,
ARES versus
2,
Anxiety.
1.
Fight, robots, fight.
ARES has been very impressive so far today and is continuing to pummel Anxiety and remain impressive for today.
These are some of the hardest hits I have ever seen. ARES, they're on the rail. Leave them alone. They need their unstick, and not from you.
Hey, if they don't tap out,
It's all fair game,
fair
I guess.
game. Wow. ARES has got to be one of the scariest, if not the scariest robots in the competition today.
MIT took a little break from, competing and in combat robotics, but they have not missed a beat. ARES is terrifying. Anxiety free, and ARES is not going to give him an inch.
Now, is their weapon broken, or are they just being nice?
Oh, good question here. Hopefully we'll see here in a second. I don't see any movement.
I would expect them to spin it up if they could.
Especially if Anxiety is spinning now.
Interesting detail on ARES. They've gone with UHMW. Oh!
Wow!
And there goes that UHMW fork on ARES. They told me they wanted to put those on there to prevent them from getting stabbed into the floor, as they did at the last competition.
We got smoke!
Anxiety's on fire.
Anxiety smoking here on 420.
Back and forth. Oh, ARES weapon, a little twitch. Something is not quite right with it, though, and it's not spinning up to full speed. Both robots' weapons now down. ARES was having drive issues before, but it seems to be all good.
That weapon is back up on Anxiety, which has to put fear in the heart of ARES.
It's back up, but it doesn't seem to be back up to full speed.
Yeah.
That fire seems to have done something. Some of the magic smoke has been released. ARES now a control robot and driving Anxiety all over the arena. You can hear that pin countdown happening. They're going to have to release before they get to 10. There's the release. Anxiety does not seem to be moving.
At no point in this 2.5 minutes could I have predicted what was going to happen next.
I'm hearing the count out in the background. That's going to be the final count out. And ARES is going to win this by knockout.
Back and forth, the definition of a knockdown brawl. Whew.
if they can manage to go weapon to weapon and send Emperor up and flying and out of balance. We'll see what they go for here as the fight is starting.
Fight, robots,
We
fight.
see that box rush. Oh, and the multi-bots preventing the box rush. Emperor is fully spun up. That is a very dangerous
Ares
spot
has got
to
to
be.
watch out. It's dealing with the multi-bots here. They're getting in its way. It can't be distracted from the main bot.
Huge hits.
There it is. Gets him off balance, and then a hit on the bottom.
Tap out.
Wow.
Perfect driving from Ares.
Team MIT here advancing to the semifinals.
5, 4.
Now, just a quick update for the rest of the night. There is no house
Fight,
robot in this
robots,
cage.
fight.
That means no unsticks for this match.
Wow, and Waddles winning that first exchange. Ares on
Ares
its head.
upside down with a bent fork, not where they want to be. Waddles chasing him down. Big hit, tearing off a wheel, and then Waddles was stuck. Ares could have won the fight, but knocked them off.
Incredible here. High centered here on this articulating lifting fork here.
Waddle's second robot there coming in and lifting up Ares. What a back and forth fight. Waddle's stuck again, but doesn't look quite as much as last time, able to free themselves.
I can hear that weapon spinning up. I think that is the weapon on Waddles.
The cam lifter on Waddle's second robot holding Ares in the air. Waddle's unable to take advantage, goes flying themselves.
Wow, opting for the weapon on weapon hit and losing that exchange. This has been a back and forth match.
Ares had a wheel whipped off, but doesn't look any worse for wear here.
Wow. This is chaotic, fast driving. They are very close to the rail. All it's going to take, oh my God, a little bit of smoke from Ares.
Smoke from Ares and no more weapon. I was about to say Ares driving has been improving as the fight has gone on.
But it looks like the weapon on Waddles is down as well.
No, neither robot with a weapon, although it does seem like the cam lifters on Waddle's second robot are working. Of course, they can keep pinning every 10 seconds. They'll have to release. But with no weapon, will anyone be able to leave a mark on the judges as this fight comes to an end?
Wow, miraculously, Ares' weapon has fired back up.
I guess they didn't let out all the magic smoke there. But there
What's
goes some
happening
more.
now? That looks like that may be a weapon motor.
That could be that's a lot of smoke.
Yeah.
That could be a battery fire. We'll see. It's still moving.
Wow.
But I'm not seeing any more of the weapon.
Yeah, this has been an incredibly punishing fight. Those forks on Ares are looking haggard. And here, a double pin here from Team Waddles.
Waddles looked like they lost the side of drive earlier, but they had both a second ago. Now it looks like maybe only one, maybe intermittent drive on the left side there. They seem to be stuck under Ares. Of course, we're not going to get an unstick here. There is no house robot. The house robot is unfortunately out of action.
20 seconds left here in this fight, and the rotating cam lifter here of the smaller bot is going to try and make one last pin here as we take it to the judges.
That cam lifter seems to be broken, unable to release there.
Wow.
What a fight. That's a tough one to call.
Team WPI thinks they have it in the bag. They are celebrating cage side. Team MIT.
It looks
somber
like
faces.
Early.
Well, what's next? First, we caught up on some much-needed sleep. Due to Ares' performance in March, it had already qualified for the November World Championships. We also have a few upgrades we're hoping to test this October. And what about me? Well, I've got some work to do with Counterpunch.